Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. It's your man Earl, depending on what time of day this video finds you. Today's episode 173 on the calendar, June 22nd, 2023. Once again, episode 173, June 22nd, 2023. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending on what time of day this vlog finds you. Real quick concept, and we'll be done for this day. I want to talk about briefly. I want to talk about briefly overcoming, overcoming, overcoming. We live in a society that promotes being a victim. We live in a society where victimology or victimhood, and both of those words mean two different things. So I'm not saying they mean the same thing. Victimhood is promoted as, hey, look at me, look at me, look at me, look what happened to me, look who did this to me. I need XYZ because these people or this group of people did this to me, or this was done to my people, this was done to my family, this was done to my ancestors, etc., etc., etc. Victimhood. I am a victim of this, and this. Victimology is something different, meaning you are the recipient of a certain set of crimes or a certain set of human or humanitarian or human transgression as a quote unquote crime. All right, or a crime against humanity, I should say. So I'm not saying they're both the same thing, but what I am saying is we live in a society, in particular this continent called the Americas, in particular called the United States of America, where being a victim is now something that is promoted. Why? Because instead of developing the fortitude, developing the mental strength, developing the stick to itiveness, developing the perseverance, developing the skill sets to overcome challenges that you may face, now you are being taught, it is being promoted to look for an excuse why you're not achieving. Look for an excuse why you can't get a job. Look for an excuse why people are not supporting your business. Look for an excuse why my marriage is not working. Look for an excuse why I can't get a hold of my vices. And so I want to talk about overcoming. And I could spend 5 days on this, but I'm not going to do that. But I just want to encourage you to develop the mental and the physical stamina and the perseverance to say to yourself, first of all, it is me against me. It's not me against the world. Don't believe that. Yes, you're going to have obstacles. Yes, you're going to have issues. Yes, you're going to have challenges. But you determine what and who and how and when you develop, and you determine how, who, and when and what you are going to overcome. It's up to you. Now, I'm not saying that they're not haters out here, because they are haters. I'm not saying that there are not people out here who are gatekeepers, because there are gatekeepers. I'm not saying that there are not people out here who are out to uh, sabotage you, because those three groups of people or persons exist. And I have faced all three sets of those individuals and groups of people. Why? Because you know what? Other people get very upset when you begin to develop. I'm going to say it again. Other people get very upset when you begin to develop and become the best version of yourself. So, overcoming. First of all, and I'm going to go back, right back to what I've been saying since day one of this year. How do you overcome? Write down your dreams, goals, and aspirations. You got to revisit consistently what you are trying to accomplish, whatever it is. Writing the book, going back to school, starting a business, losing weight, uh, stop smoking, stop drinking, stop being promiscuous, stop lying, stop stealing. Whatever your dream, whatever your goal, whatever your objective is, you have to write that thing down and start looking at it 3 to 5 times a day, 3 to 7 times a day. Well, Brother Earl, what do you write it on? Get yourself a 3x5 postcard and start writing down your dreams, goals, and aspirations. And I strongly and highly recommend you don't write down more than 3. All right? The goal is not to get a buckshot. The goal is to get heat on 1, 2, or 3 goals. And if you really want to get fancy with it, if you really want to get serious about it, it's 1 goal. Okay? I'm just suggesting write down your top 3 to get your mind and energy going in the right direction. Write it down. Okay? Write it down. All right? What's the second thing you do? You got to find people who are going to hold you accountable. Uh-oh. That's right, I said it. You got to find people who are going to hold you accountable, which means you're going to have to develop a level of relationship with somebody or a group of individuals who what? Who have your best interests at heart. I'm going to say it again. You got to find a group of people who have your best interests at heart. And this may take some time. So this is not all of a sudden 1, 2, 3, I'm fixed. No. We're talking about overcoming, right? And so you have to develop the skill set, the mental fortitude, the perseverance, the physical stamina to overcome. All right. First thing, journal. Write your dreams, goals, and aspirations down. Number 2, associate with individuals who are like-minded, aka have your best interests at heart. And number 3, you're going to have to create some boundaries, aka there are some people in your life that don't need to be there. Time to cut loose. Time to cut them loose. Well, I'm comfortable around these people. That's right. Because you're not growing. And let's not spend 2 hours here. I just want to make sure you get the 1, 2, 3. How to develop overcoming, or how do you become an overcomer? It is by 1, writing down your dreams, goals, and aspirations, aka journaling. Number 2, associate yourself with individuals who have your best interests at heart, like-minded individuals. And number 3, you're going to have to cut bait and move on, meaning create some boundaries around your life, around your mentality, around your heart, because everybody can't go with you. And that's not a knock against people. It's not a knock against your friends. It's not a knock against your family. But all those names, all those groups of people that we all interact with, they are not necessarily interested in seeing you become the best version of you. So, developing an overcoming attitude, developing an overcoming mentality. 1, 2, 3. God bless you. God keep you. Episode 173 on the calendar, June 22nd. God bless you. God keep you. Lord willing, we'll see you tomorrow. Peace.